Through the first 4 games, it's been quite a rough-and-tumble series, and this crowd is expecting more of the same here. It's on to Game 5 of the National League Championship Series between the LA Dodgers and the Miami Marlins. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me are Eric Harris and Steve Lyons. And Steve, this is still anyone's series as we get ready for Game 5.
Yeah, and you can see by the results, we're pretty much right back where we started from. All tied after the first 4 games. Game 5, always a critical one. You don't want to get stuck needing to win the final 2. So the winner of this one is going to get a huge leg up on winning this series.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Miami Marlins.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
You know, I'm looking forward to seeing that man hitting 8 can stay hot. He works hard at his craft, and he really knows what works for him at the plate.
Jose Fernandez has the ball for the 5th game of the series. Eric, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matty, real effective outing for him in his last start. Got the win and did not give up any run. We'll try and do that again here.
And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at the Miami D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality. Plays guys straight up, so we'll see.
Steve Cook will stand in for the first time as you get a look at his numbers so far in the series.
Steve, and here in Game 5, this is where he needs to make his presence felt. I mean, this is essentially a best-of-3 series now, and this is where he needs to put these guys on his back and carry them to the finish line.
Come on, big guy. See it drive.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, Matt, the pitcher may have thought the runner might be on the move right there, so he slide steps to hang on to him.
Here's a look over to first. Don't want to forget about him.
Just checking.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Step on the back for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing in the Miami first. We played an inning in South Florida. No score on the show. Yasiel Puig makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
66, Yasiel Puig.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
That's a pitch that you got to stay on top of, or else it'll take off on you just like that one did.
Hey, nobody.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Yeah, that finds his zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
Hey. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Well, my man Larry, he's solid. Rarely do many people get upset with his calling of the strike zone because it doesn't really seem like he favors any one part of the zone more than another.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
All right, now we're going to take a look at the location of the last two pitches on show track. The 1-1 pitch is right at the knees. That's perfect. And then he gets him to go just a little bit lower on the 1 and 2, and he swings right over the top of it.
Yasmani Grandal will stand in, and this pitching staff has kept his bat silent throughout the series so far.
Yeah, just 2 hits for him so far, but you got to figure he's due. I don't think they're going to hold him down all series long.
Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the American League Championship Series, as they've got a good matchup going on over there as well. Jason Cleary stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
And if you want to contain his bat, this is what you have to do. Work ahead in the count against him all game long.
Hey, we got 2 down.
Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. Well, you figure that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him going forward.
Yeah, I think it might even tell the story of how well he fares here tonight, because he's going to need to mix his speeds against a lineup like this. And once they start sitting on pitches, it could be trouble.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Belted high in the air out to left. Back goes Ozuna. Still ranging back. Gone! A solo shot here to left. His first homer here in the series. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
You talk about a feast or famine inning. How about this sequence? Strikeout, strikeout, home run. You can never take anything for granted in this game.
Into the box now, Bobby Smith. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Well, it's so important to be able to strike first in a postseason game. Get that first run in, especially when you're the team playing on the road. Hopefully you can take a little life out of this big crowd.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. 3 called, and the inning is over. So just the 1 hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Marlins 0. Giancarlo Stanton will dig in now, and he's picked the wrong time of year for his bat to go silent.
Yeah, just 1 hit in the series so far for him, and they're going to have to get more out of his bat. but he's got to make sure he doesn't press up there, or that average is going to continue to go south.
Out in front of it, strike one. Cobb looks in. Here it is on 0-1.
Nope.
Now a fastball that's
Nope.
taken
1-1.
close that time, but it's 1-1.
Get your pitch, huh? Hey, let it
And this
rip.
one runs a little too far in. Ball two.
Hey, let it rip, let it rip.
And this one's going to
Three
bounce
balls,
up to the
one
plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
And they know full well the threat that this guy poses. So even down 3-1, I can't imagine he's going to get anything that he can drive right here.
The count is
Swung
full.
on and missed. 3-2.
Well, this is turning into a real dogfight now.
Come on, big guy. Hey, now. Okay, your pitch.
Right side hit hard. To his left, Smith.
He's out.
And the catch is made, one away.
Batting fifth, first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Now at the plate, Jose Abreu. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, like the can up there, huh? No one better.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Oh, that is a nice pitch right there. You kind of slow it down and give him that big breaking ball to start off the at-bat. Make sure he's not a guy that's looking to ambush that first pitch fastball.
Little dribbler up the first baseline. Foul ball, strike two. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And
One ball,
waste
two
pitch
strikes,
there,
yeah.
1-2. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Go, kid, one time, right here. Hey, come on, big dog, get the pitch. Nobody better.
Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Full count. 3-2.
Just like the guy he faced before this, another long at-bat here. He's had to make 13 pitches just to these last 2 hitters.
Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2.
Hey, let her in. Let her in. Let's go.
Good battle. Count remains full.
Hey, get your pitch. Grab it right here.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up.
Right here.
And he finally puts him away here as he strikes him out after an 11 pitch at bat.
Well, you could see his mindset at the plate. He's
Batting
thinking,
six.
I got to get out in
Second
front here,
baseman.
try to pull something.
Nick
Didn't really get a good
Franklin.
pitch to do that, though, so he's going to have to go grab a seat.
Hey, be patient. Pick one out and drive it, kid.
Into the box, Nick Franklin. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one.
And when he's finding the inside corner with that curveball, oh, he can be tough. That's a hard pitch to hang in there on.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
Here's
Ball
a fastball
inside.
that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Chopped in front of home plate. Grandal is up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More on tap from Game 5 after this. Robert Kluka is into the
Leading
box
off for the
as we are all
Dodgers,
set to begin the
Third
third.
baseman, Robert Kluka.
First offering on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Chopped foul right at home plate. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Yeah, not a real good job of pitch recognition there. I mean, this
The
ball
pitcher,
was going to
number
be
54,
in on his hands to
Alex
begin with.
Cobb.
I don't know quite what he saw that made him want to swing at that thing, but it just completely locked him up there.
We got one here.
Stepping in now, Alex Cobb. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
There's one here.
Bases are empty, one man out. Good changeup there as he takes
No balls,
command. 0-2.
You know a guy throws hard when his changeup's at 89.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Pretty stress-free inning so
batter.
far. 2 batters,
Shortstop.
6 pitches,
Corey
and 2 strikeouts.
Corey Seager will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game. In there at the letters 0-1.
I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Shot fouled over towards the coaching box. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More coming up from Game 5 after this. Xander Bogaerts digs into the box in the
Leading off for
bottom
the
of inning
Marlins.
number 3.
The shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Your pitch right here.
In there at the knees, strike 1.
There we go.
Now a
1-1.
changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Cobb gets the sign, ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
Grounded to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting eighth, catcher, J.T. Realmuto.
Now at the plate, J.T. Realmuto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Lifted in the air out to right. Moving under it, Puig. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth, catcher, Jose Fernandez.
Jose Fernandez digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
Up and in for ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
See it drive it, kid. See it drive it.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Come on, big guy. Come on, buddy.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Hey, make it yours.
And that's lifted in the air out toward left. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're down 1-0. Kike Hernandez is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Left fielder, Kike Hernandez.
Hey, nobody away.
First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Off the plate, outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Hit back up the middle. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, center fielder, Jock Peterson.
Jock Peterson stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And the fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
2-0 count. Here it comes. 3-0 now.
3-0.
Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Yeah, that's nice to see a little patience up there. These guys have been what I would call overly aggressive these first few innings. Finally, somebody's figured out the importance of maybe taking a pitch or two.
Ready now, Yasiel Puig. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and they fanned him on a fastball last time, so let's see if they come at him with the hard stuff again.
Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
And even though that pitch did fool him, it was a hanging breaking ball. And so if he's looking for an off-speed pitch, that could have been big trouble.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
Nope, that's
now
a ball.
A changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
All right, come on now.
Ball,
No
up
offer
there.
on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
You know, when you're facing a guy that throws his fastball in the high 90s, you know you're going to have to cheat a little bit. You've got to get things started a little bit earlier than normal. And what happens then, guy throws you something off speed, you're way more susceptible to chasing balls out of the zone, and that's exactly what happened right there.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Here we go, guys.
A runner on first with 2 away. Pulled toward right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Marlins nothing. Christian Yelich will stand in for a second time. Remember, he was hit by a pitch to kick off the home first.
Not really the way you want to start a ball game. I mean, it's great you get down to first base, but you're going to be feeling that all day long.
No, that's
Good
down.
change up there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
Come on, guys.
Hit high and deep toward the corner and right. Puig will get there as he tracks it down deep in foul territory for out number 1.
I thought for a second that this might make a dent in both the hit and the run column, but he didn't quite get all of it. It's probably the best swing, though, they've had so far.
Here you go, let it fly.
Marcell Ozuna comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Peterson moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Man,
Now batting.
and not only has he not allowed a hit to this point, but he's also faced the minimum so far. You can't do much better than that.
Steve Cook will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Cobb's ready. First pitch on the way. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Hey, take a rip like you can. Here you go, baby.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that's too high, ball 2.
Pitch, got it right here.
Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game.
Hey, come on now. One time, right here.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I think at this point, a 2-out walk isn't the worst thing in the world. You'd like to avoid it if you can, but this can be a dangerous spot if you just groove one.
Hey, have a rip that up there, huh?
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Not turned loose there. I thought that he might be swinging with 2 away, but apparently not.
Hey, here we go. You got this.
Definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2.
Oh, that's a guy up there pretty clearly gearing up for the fastball there, and he didn't get it. That's a good pitch to throw on a 3-1 count to keep a guy on.
Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. No walks yet. Here's the delivery.
Hey, get your pitch right here. Come on now.
High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Puig to the track, to the wall. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot hill. His first homer so far in the series. And with it, the Marlins are back even now at 1-1.
This is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing, and sure enough, he comes through again and delivers a no-doubter here.
Giancarlo Stanton now.
27, Giancarlo Stanton.
As he's first pitch swinging here, and this is on the ground toward the hole. And that's through for a hit.
And this guy's had his way with it so far, so maybe this is the way to change things up. Maybe go into attack mode up there. Kind of get the sense that they've been a little too passive, so this is a nice first pitch single.
Jose Abreu is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Boy, that was a good changeup that got him last time, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to work that off-speed stuff right back into their game plan here.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
See it, drive it. Let's go right here.
Here's the 2-0. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Oh, big dog, right here, one time.
Standing in now, Nick Franklin. He'll take a changeup here for strike one. So the 3 straight hits have that man right there, perhaps assessing his options.
3 straight 2-out hits, too. That makes any move a little more complicated.
Come on, guy. Get a pitch up there. Come on, big guy. See it. Drive it right here.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2. It seems like we've seen a lot of guys late on the fastball tonight.
And he's not throwing all that hard either. But when he throws it off the other pitches, that's where it makes it a little more difficult.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
Ready with the 0-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Hernandez on the move, and that ends the inning. Marlins forced to settle for 1. We played 4 full, all tied at 1-1. Jason Cleary will dig in to lead things off here in what's been a very evenly played game so far.
First baseman,
I'll say tie game, tie series, hard to get much more evenly matched than what we've seen so far.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
That one's going to find the seats, strike 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
He's just cruising out there now. I'll tell you, this may turn into a game of first team to 2 wins.
He's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just 1 lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Digging in, Bobby Smith. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball. First pitch is a breaking ball, taken down and away for ball 1. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Hard liner toward short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
And that ball is rifled at him that time, and it just about took him into left field. Somehow he gets his glove down there and makes a nice play.
In now, Robert Kluka. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1.
And you know, you get stuck sometimes being that number 8 hitter, trying to work the count and trying to buy a little extra time for your pitcher. Now, that's a pitch right down the middle that maybe a number 4 hitter jumps all over.
And they'll come back with 1 in the 3rd as the count moves to 2-1 now. swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Looking for his 10th strikeout. And another foul ball. Two out, nobody on. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, he's worked the count full now. That's a nice job of laying off on that one, although it kind of looked like an easy one to take.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Ground ball left side. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Yeah, just a nice job of hitting that time. You can see he's got a strong top hand there, and he just hooks this one into the hole for a 2-out single.
Into the box, Alex Cobb. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one.
Ball 1, no strike. Two down now.
And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Ozuna. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Dodgers leave one. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Xander Bogaerts comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
The shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Cobb into the windup. Here's the first pitch. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1.
Hey, come on, let the big dog eat, buddy.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Come on, kid, get on for us. Here we go.
Tapped out in front of home. And taken in out there for the first out.
The batter.
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mass, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto. As he'll watch a curveball that bends in there under his hands, it's strike 1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Come on now, kid.
Come on now, one time, right here. Come on, Let it fly right here. Let's go, kid. Here we go.
Heading out towards shallow right. Puig has a beat on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, pitcher, Jose Fernandez.
Jose Fernandez is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. In there, no balls and a strike.
Come on, big guy, one time. Here you go.
Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
Here's the 0-2. Grounder down the line at third. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Boy, he's doing it all out there so far. Not only is he pitching a great game, but he gets in on the act offensively as well.
All right, come on now.
Christian
one time.
Yelich will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
He'll start it here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
And you know, he's been the beneficiary of most of the calls here tonight, but I think that's one that he thought he should have had.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch.
1-0 pitch on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. Here's a flip to Seager covering, and the side is retired. 1 left for Miami. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Corey Seager makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Curveball down and in, misses, ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
And if he's had any postseason jitters, he hasn't shown them to me.
No, he's been outstanding so far.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
And in a tie ball game, you don't want to be giving these guys free base runners to start the inning. He's going to need to bounce back from that pronto.
Kike Hernandez comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base.
Yeah, and in this situation, you've got to move that runner to second any way you can. So we're going to see how they decide to play it right here.
First pitch on its way. It hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. A runner at first with no outs here. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Sometimes you just let a guy work his own way into trouble and then take advantage.
squared that one up just a little late. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now, 3-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Franklin ranging into the outfield. He's there and records the first out.
Here's that swing again. This is in show motion. And you'll see that that's a few inches above the thumbs. He'll be feeling that one all night long.
Hey, ground ball right now.
Here's Jock Peterson now. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one.
That's just a great spot for the fastball against a hitter like this. Just off the plate enough to make him offer, but not good enough that he can do anything with it.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal at all.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
Nope. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Now a move over to first.
No, he's safe.
And the runner back. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hot shot toward third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean, hammered out there. But he's going to wind up with nothing to show for it.
Hey, we got 2 out.
In now is Yasiel Puig as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. Now, he's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Before the pitch, a move by Fernandez. Runner back safely. Hit hard on the ground to the right. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Yeah, and about the only drawback you have to having so many strikeouts is that it really runs that pitch count up. You can see on the graphic right here that total's starting to get up there now, so he may be getting just a little bit tired.
Yasmani Grandal strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Curveball looked at here for strike one.
And in a spot like this, first and second with two-way, that's where he's at his toughest on the mound. He'll bear down and start finding the corners of the strike zone. Makes it very hard for you to score runs off him.
Set. Here's the 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Take something off, but it's 1-2 now.
Still now on 1-2. You don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Ready on 1-2. And that's lifted the other way out to left. They'll reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th, all tied at 1-1. Marcell Ozuna gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball that gets the inside corner. Strike one. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Here we go.
The 0-2 home. Goes down to get the off-speed pitch here as this is sent in the air out to left. It's got some carry to it. And that ball is gone. A home run. Solo shot here to left. His first homer here in the series. As the Marlins take the lead, it's now a 2-1 ball game.
About the only silver lining to this one from a defensive point of view is it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. You can survive it when this guy's hitting solo shots, but if he's doing this with 2 or 3 men on base, then things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Into the box now, Steve Cook. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike one. Base is empty here with nobody out. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
He's playing right into that big swing from a pitch before. Just throw something slow here, and you'll probably have him 3 feet out in front.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out.
Well, he's allowed just 2 runs to this point. Both of them coming on solo homers. Things could be much different now if those had come with guys on base, but as it is, this has been a pretty good outing.
Giancarlo Stanton digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. In the air, down the left field line and deep. Hernandez has it in his tracks. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 79, Jose Abreu.
Jose Abreu will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
And this is exactly what he does so well. He'll make you so convinced that you're going to see a fastball, and then he's going to go the other way on you.
Come on, man. Get your pitch up there.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded slowly back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So only 1 hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. Game 5 moves to the 7th inning now. It's the Marlins 2 and the Dodgers 1. Jason Cleary will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
Jason,
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
In there for strike 1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hard hit ball to second, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Bobby Smith will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Boy, that changeup's had him eaten out of his hand.
Oh, and they've been falling all over themselves trying to get it. But you just got to know that that's not going to be a strike. It looks like it is, but it isn't.
One and 2, here it comes. Lays off 2 and 2 now. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. The guys will catch on quick.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Oh, he's definitely had his way with the bottom of the lineup so far. They've got only 1 hit against him combined, and he sets another man down on strikes right here.
Digging in, Robert Kluka. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Well, we've talked about all the strikeouts. The only side effect is right there, though. He's run up a pretty high pitch count now.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Liner toward right center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Good call. Hold it.
Yeah, tying runs on base now with 2 outs, and who knows? If this next guy can put one in the gap, we could have ourselves a tie ball game.
Well, now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for Jose Fernandez. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Brian Ellington will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Brian Ellington.
Andres Garcia will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Garcia.
At the knees, strike 1.
So often playoff baseball comes down to the bullpen, and this is going to be a bullpen game from here on out.
2 out with a man at first. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And Ozuna will make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for LA. They're down 2-1.
7th inning stretch.
Yimi Garcia will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Number 63, Yimi Garcia.
Nick Franklin will step in now. He's
Leading off for the
bounced out
Marlins.
and flown out in his first
Second
2 plate
baseman,
appearances.
Nick Franklin.
Wait for your pitch up there.
Here's a first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
Chopped weakly to the left. Seager comes up with it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Wow, that's just
Now
a
batting.
heck of a play at short.
Shortstop.
Once this ball gets over the pitcher's
Sander.
head, it becomes a
Over.
do-or-die play. And you can see him field this thing and then whip it over to first all in one motion, and he just does get his man by about a step.
Here you go. Let it fly.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Oh, a fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball 1. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Come on, baby. Square it up.
The 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because throws could be fatal.
And no doubt about this one. It's in there. 3-1.
Yeah, no mistake about that one. That one's right there.
your pitch, driver, right here.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
3-2.
Hit to third. Luka takes it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line driver right back up the middle.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Hey, see it driving right back.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Boy, that's just pretty standard operating procedure right here. You get him leaning out over the plate on that slider running away, and then you bust him inside hard on that fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, see it driving. Let's go, big dog.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 2 out, nobody on.
Hey, come on now. One time right here.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
2-2.
And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Hey, your pitch, drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. They lead it 2-1. Corey Seager comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
That's a ball.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention. I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
And I think that's what they were trying to set him up for. Going with that changeup down in the zone on a 1-2 count. Very difficult to react to, but he did a great job of holding back.
Ready with the 2-2. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
You know, when you're holding on to a slim lead, you just can't walk the leadoff guy. I mean, those are the ones that really come back to haunt you. So he's really going to need to work towards getting a ground ball here.
So a big moment here and standing in, Kike Hernandez. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there, 1-0. can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Very high, 2-1. On the ground near home, but it gets fouled. Quick check on that tying run at first, and the runner back safely. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the eighth. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. There's one. On to first, and the rally ends just as quickly as it began. 2 away now here in the eighth.
And for as quickly as the time run gets on base, he's taken away here on the double play. Just a big pitch right there, and a very good turn at second base to get them both.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jermaine Huffman will enter the ball game out of the pen as he'll look to get the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Number 33, Jermaine, now catching and batting in the ninth spot. Number 30.
Here's Jock Peterson now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Up high, 2-1 now. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1. Beaten into the ground over to first. Taken in by Abreu, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Dodgers go down quietly. Our score remains 2-1. Kenley Jansen is on out of the bullpen now, as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Number 74, Kenley Jansen.
Jose Garcia will stand in now, as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th.
Jose Garcia.
Need you right here, one time.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Hey, let's go, big fella. Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
Jansen comes set. Here's the 0-1.
Nope.
And there's ball 1.
Right there.
Hey, see it? Driver right there.
Outside, 2-1.
Hey,
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh?
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. 3-1. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Hey, let her rip one time.
No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone and the count comes full at 3-2. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
If you're looking for a good way to add to a 1-run lead, a leadoff walk never hurts. Let's see how they want to play this from here.
Christian Yelich will stand in now. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. From the stretch. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Hey, keep it going. Clutch up for us, big guy.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And, oh, look out, as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him. It looked like he was giving him the evil eye down there, and I can't say I blame him.
Yeah, well, he's already been flunked once, and I don't think he's going to stand for too much more of that.
Hey, don't want better, huh?
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Drilled down the line. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him.
And you check this out. This is on the inside part of the plate, but he still is able to take it to the opposite field. I'll tell you, that is bat control at its finest right there.
Randall Delgado will come on now in an awfully tough spot as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Delgado.
Here's Marcelo Zuna.
Let it fly, big boy.
He'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1.
Anxious moments all over the ballpark now. These folks can hardly bear to watch.
Good shot. Drive him in right here. Here we go.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game.
2
That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose them and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Come on, big guy.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. And the pitch on 2-1. Called strike 2.
Hard to believe he let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
These guys really haven't had all that many great chances offensively. So, you know, they hate to see this threat go by the boards. Not a good time for a strikeout at all.
Steve Cook gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. He's set. Here it comes. Into the seats, 0-1. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking. You've got to put this ball in play.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
First and second now, one man out. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time.
Here we go. Touch up for us here.
Set to deal on 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. And now on 3-2. Do you put any thought into sending the runners here with one away? Now a ball hit high in the air out to center field. Peterson is there. 2 gone.
I think at first you probably had thoughts about tagging up here, but there's that old baseball adage, don't make the last out of the inning at third base. So staying at second, probably the right call.
Giancarlo Stanton steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
Yeah, this is a huge moment in this ball game, Matt. I mean, you might be looking at this at-bat when it's all over as one of the turning points in this game.
Ball 1, no strike.
The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Two down, runners at first and second. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Does he dare go fastball here 2-0?
I think he's got to.
Watch out, drop him in forward.
Keep it going now. Keep it going.
Outside, 3-0 now. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Yeah, he needed that one to avoid loading the bases, but it's still a long road back from here.
Watch out, drive him in right here. Come on, let's go.
Hit out of play, and it's a full count now.
All right, come on now. One time, let it fly. Hey, no one got it right here.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
And this could really be trouble now because with runners on every base, they got a chance to really break this thing wide open.
Jose Abreu comes to the plate looking to deliver with the bases loaded and 2 men gone.
Well, these are those situations that kids go through in the backyard. Bases juiced, 2 outs. He needs to stay within himself and just focus on making good contact.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1.
Pitch, drive it deep. Here we go, baby. Here we go. He's right here.
This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Marlins leave all three as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. The famous neon lights of Ocean Drive in Miami Beach. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. Sean Alvarez is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Sean Alvarez.
Yasiel Puig will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
This whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the one run. That's it.
Fouled straight back. The windup and the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Down by a run, your guys need you on base any way you can get there. Now you got to shrink that strike zone down and not go after anything that's not right there for you.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the third strikeout of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch there, 3-2. Probably would have been ball 4, but I'm not sure if I could have laid off that one either.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw on to first, and now the Dodgers are down to their final out.
It's been one of those days. There haven't been too many balls hit hard. And even when they do hit one hard, it's an atom ball.
Jason Cleary will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Seared down the first baseline. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
Well, this is just excellent plate coverage here. I mean, this is a guy that uses the entire field. And you'll see him just reach that bat out there and slap it down the first baseline for a base hit.
Down now.
Standing in now, Bobby Smith. We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
Up top, it's 2-0. I'm no pitching coach, but it doesn't look like he's finishing his pitches here. That misses high, ball 3. I figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count.
Maybe even taking 2.
A runner on first with 2 away. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Tap fouled at home plate. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. Again, he sends it out of play. Two out with the man at first. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
And you just had the feeling that even though they were down to their final strike, they were not going to go down easily. And now they're going to keep this game alive for at least one more batter.
Micah Johnson will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 11, Micah Johnson.
Hey, 2 away now.
Robert Pluka stands in with runners at the corners now, looking for a third straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning.
And Matt, this inning didn't look like it was going anywhere, but they didn't give up on it. And then all of a sudden you look up and they've got a great chance to push across a run.
Fouled back. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Trying to hold the lead. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Stanton at the track. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Finally a chance to exhale here a little bit. They get the final out and strand the tying run at third and the go-ahead run at first.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he definitely turned in the standout performance in this one. He finishes with an even 10 strikeouts, and he was instrumental in leading his guys to the victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Marlins win it 2-1. Good night from Miami.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Miami Marlins, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Dodgers, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Jose Fernandez. The loss goes to Alex Cobb. Time 2 hours and 40 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.